Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. As I told you in the last video, man, today what I'm doing, I'm working on my 79 Caprice Wagon, man. What I'm doing to her is just basic maintenance. When I first bought this wagon back in, man, I believe it was back in August, I started ordering parts that I knew I was gonna need. Some of those parts is just basic, man. Spark plugs, spark plug wires, distributor cap, and I had to replace my alternator because the alternator was bad on her and it needed a new battery. So those are a couple of things that I had already here at the house. Sometimes I just move things around. I didn't know where they were. Finally got to find what I needed for this car, and well, this is what we're working on today, man. Basically, the first thing, this side right here, I already changed the spark plugs. As you can tell, man, hopefully you can see, this is the old spark plug. You know, it got all the rust. It's all black. It's already gone. We're replacing them with the AC Delcos. It's a rapid fire. This is the original spark plug that's supposed to be on this car. I know they got better spark plugs. To be honest with you, man, I'm just replacing it with what I got. If this is what it came, this was recommended for this car, this is what I'm getting. So again, AC Delcos, rapid fire. They go on back on this one. AC Delcos, rapid fire. That's what came out of it. So those four spark plugs, they're already done. The next thing I gotta do is work on the wires, man. One of the first things I like doing, again, I'm not a mechanic. This is just for you to know what I'm working on my cars. If you're looking for mechanical advice, don't be watching this video. This is update on my cars. As you can tell, my glasses are still there. I work on my cars, but only what I can. If I cannot figure it out, take it to a mechanic, man. Too easy. But anyways, man, back what I was telling you. The first thing I do is separate my wires by length. Everything that I see with length, I put them separated. This is the other one, and this one's are a little bit longer. I already replaced two wires. So what I do, before I replace the distributor cap, I like to replace my wires first. That way I can run them through and make sure everything is good. We're not touching the distributor cap right now until we're done with everything. So next thing I gotta do is move up to the next wire. I like to see where it was running from. That way I can run it through the same spot and try to keep it clean. As you can tell, this one goes to the back. Here it goes. We're gonna remove this wire. And I find one that is a similar size. This one is a little bit shorter. So this is no bueno. I don't know what's going on with the wires. So this one is the one that gets as closest as this one. Is just a little bit smaller. But look, let me show you something with these wires, man. They got, as you can tell, they got two different boots. You gotta remember where they go. This one right here, it got like a little nipple. The reason why I got this nipple right here is on top of the distributor cap, it goes this right here. This right here, what it does, don't know what it's called, but let's call it a bracket, man. I don't know. This bracket right here, what it does, it goes on top of the distributor cap, it locks in, and it keeps the wires from moving. So once you put it on, and I'm putting it backwards too. Once you put it on, the little nipple goes in, and it stays right there. So it prevents from the wires to move out of place. So just make sure whenever you put in the wires, you look at the end that you're using. These wires got this right here as a difference. Some of the other wires, they got different color boots. It might be black on one side, red on the other one. It's always, I don't know what's the difference, to be honest with you. Don't ask me because I don't know. But I always like to look at the way the instructions, what they recommend, which boot go to which way. So now we're gonna run the same spark plug wire, same route that the other one was. Trying to keep it kind of clean. And the reason why you want to do this, man, is because you don't want to mess with the firing order. To be honest with you, I don't know what's the firing order of this car. Oh, one thing, make sure it clicks whenever you put the spark plug wire. So you don't want to mess with the firing order, man. If you do that, the car is not gonna start. If it starts, it's gonna be running rough. A lot of things can happen, man. So take one off, put one on. Take one off, put one on. That's the easiest thing. Whenever you put in the wire, you're looking for the metal click. Once the metal click goes, you know it's good. Okay, so that's the third wire. Again, I was working on this car before I started this video. This is just like little maintenance that I do on this car. I bought this car back in August from my brother Lowe's, and man, I'll be honest with you, I'm in love with this wagon. I just got my 61 wagon. She's sitting in the back. That one is gonna be expensive to fix that one. Oh look, one of the things, I'm glad this one came off right now. This one's right here. They go, man. It's like I'm gonna show you. But this keeps the spark plug wires to be separated. Since he came off right now, I've been taking them off. I cleaned the other one. It's full of oil, man. Again, this is an old car, 79. I don't know when was the last time they did maintenance on her. So now I know it's a plastic piece, but if it's out already, why not clean it, man? So I'm gonna put this to the side. As you can tell, got my little brush right here. I got a little screwdriver. I cleaned the other one already. I got my little screwdriver right here so I can get into the little hard to get places. Yeah, man, like I was telling you, I bought this wagon back in August and I'm in love with her. One of the reasons why I got this wagon is because it brings back childhood memories. Man, I love, well, maybe one day we'll get a third row seat, man. But you know, this one we'll do right now. Not planning on selling her. That's one of the problems that I have. I considered at one point, with these COVID problems, I considered selling my my rack house, my 75 convertible. Somebody offered me $23,000 for her. And man, I'm glad my wife, man. I'm glad my wife, she's the way she is. She told me, she's like, look, man, you bought that car for a reason. You say you were not gonna sell it, and now you're trying to sell it because you think we're not gonna be able to make it. God is good. He's gonna provide. We'll be fine. Thank God I did it, man. And that's one of the problems that I have. It's not that I have money. It's not that I want to show off. Is what I'm doing is because the love of the cars, man. I love them. My mom thinks I'm crazy spending all this money on these cars. She thinks they're junk. But one day, man, all these junks are gonna be, well, they're running already. But you never know. Later on, you know, I got 2 girls. They might want to get one, and you know, I want them to be A1 for them. One of them already claimed the glass house. My little girl Jessica, she says she's keeping the glass house. My little girl Janie, She fell in love with the 75 rag top, and their more favorite car to ride as a family is the Wagon, man. Going to get ice cream on her, going to get groceries. It's crazy, but again, man, this is just little maintenance that I'm doing. Is just so y'all can see what having these cars takes, man. Again, I'm not a mechanic. I'm just working on what I know. The reason why I know how to do all this is because of my brother Lowe's, man. Go check his channel out, Lowe's in the Drop, man. He's not my blood brother, but he's my brother. If you know what I mean. He's a brother that I never had. And even though he's always talking shit, he's good people, man. He been helping me out a lot. And he's the reason why I'm into all this mess, man. We went to high school together. Took me to a parade, 4th of July parade on a Cutlass by accident. And you know what? That's a different story. I'm not even gonna tell you that story. But anyways, man, because of him, that's why I fell in love with cars, man. I had a passion for cars since I was a kid, but we came in from a family, we didn't have no money, we didn't have anything. The only thing that we had was hard work and education, man. And it's finally paying off, man. But every time I go to his shop, I go to his house, he's always working on cars, man. And I like to be around him because even though he's not a mechanic, he knows a lot of things. My other boy, man, my boy Kevin, man, I love my boy, but I hate him sometimes. It makes me feel so stupid sometimes. Every time I have a trouble with my cars and I don't know, I cannot figure it out, I give him a call and he always answers, man. That's one of the things with Kevin. Doesn't matter what time it is, he answers the phone and helps me out. Every time I have a problem, I just call him, tell him what the car is doing. We don't do a video call, just by listening to the car, he can tell me what's wrong with the car. And he fixes my cars over the phone multiple times, man. So again, this is just something that we like doing, man. Working on cars, better than doing drugs, to be honest with you. This is doing drugs, you're not gonna see where your money goes. You're just gonna go get high, it's gonna pass. This right here, you know where your money is at. You can see where all your money is at. Don't tell the wife though. That's a different story. No, but for real, just little things that I like doing, man. Again, this video is just that way I can see the basic. Oh, I always got my little flashlight, man. I cannot see where the bracket is at. So now it's on it. I'm about to show you once I put them on. So now we got one side done already. The next thing I gotta do on this car, once I get some money coming in, is gonna be changing the bob covers, man. I gotta clean them up. I gotta put new seals on them, and I'm not sure why. Let me see. That way I know what we got going on over here. Sorry about that, man. So this is the little plastic bracket that I was cleaning. Let me move the light out. As you can see, is this one right here. What it does, it keeps the spark plug wires tight and on place. Whenever you're doing your spark plug wires, you want to be away from the muffler. As you can tell, it got the guards, and they go in. The same one with the back. Well, let me see, can you see the back? I think it's kind of dark. and the light let you see. But anyways, it goes the same way. So this one is already got all 4 spark plugs and the wires. The reason why I got the distributor cap right here, man, is because once I'm done changing all this, I'm gonna replace the cap. But it might not be the easiest way. If you know, you know. I don't, like I say, I'm not a mechanic. I'm just doing it the way that I've done it before. What I like doing is plugging in all the wires from that distributor cap. I like doing it one thing at a time, man. So then I'm gonna do the spark plugs on this one. Every time I do a spark plug, I'm gonna change the wire. The reason why I did it like that on the other one is because I didn't even know I had those wires for this car. I just remember having a couple of wires, and I had to look at my box. 79 Caprice Wagon. As you can see, man, I've been having these for a while, but whenever I get parts and I don't use them right away, look at the spark plugs. 79 Caprice Wagon. I marked everything, and I know I got another set. The other set goes for the glass house. Last time I changed the wires on this glass house was 2 or 3 years ago. Don't remember, but anyways, I got new wires for her. No, the Caprice, we changed the wires last year, and spark plugs last year, but it might be time to change them again, but that's a different story. So what I do is every time I change one spark plug, I change the wire, but I connect them back to the old distributor cap. What I'm gonna do later on is disconnect the distributor cap and connect the new one, but I'm gonna leave all the wires. That way I can use transfer one by one. Again, I don't know the firing order on this car, and the easiest thing to do, well, for me, is just to swap the cables one on one. Again, man, little basic maintenance. Yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching, and man, stay tuned for the next video, man.